Hello, this is Vin-sumi. I'll be showing my photocard collection for 2026. I'm gonna start with non-K-pop related or non-official photocards that I've gotten throughout my time being a K-pop stan, such as freebies, K-pop freebies, or like trading or selling freebies. And I also have some like random photo cards that I've saved up, like Pokemon and LPS. And then after that, it's really random from like the smallest probably to the largest. So the first binders are these two like slanted binders that I got from Daiso, and I'm gonna start with this one first. This one holds my Pokemon photo cards and my LPS photo cards. So I just honestly collect whichever one just the cutest from my GameStop, or from like secondhand places. I know that I don't know anything that's rare. And then some of these are from McDonald's. So the time McDonald's had like a event, I think I've gotten those. So it's just very random, honestly. I don't have a lot. I just did it because when you collect photo cards, it just becomes like a addiction, honestly. And they're like falling out. Like these binders are not the best, but will do for now. And then these are my LPS, so like they came with photo cards, and I think that's really cute. And I think they're really cute, so I just keep them in here. They're really small, so if you have to find like a binder for them, but for now I'll keep them. And these are like sleeves that some of the photo cards I got came in. I just keep them. So that's it for this one. We'll go to the next one. I'm sorry if my camera is a bit wobbly. It is just that I have no tripod or anything at the moment because mine broke. So I'm just doing it with one hand. I haven't uploaded a video in so long, so I'm sound a bit weird. Here we have my Animal Crossing photo cards, amiibo ones, and I forgot that they have QRs, but like I lost my Nintendo actually. I think that's it. And then after that we have like this like card capture photo card, this Hello Kitty photo card that I got back in when I was a kid, and then this random cards that I got from H Mart. Then more random like photo cards that came in mystery boxes, those that come in with the plushies. I forgot what their name is, but they're really cute, so I just kind of keep them. See, like you can see me just like I'm a bit of a hoarder, so I use it. Ivan from Alien Stage. You see a lot of the Pop Mart photo cards that they come with the figurines. I think they're really cute, so I just keep them. And then I have my photo cards from Offline TV. I forgot if they have a name, but I got them because I really love Lily. I watch her videos all the time, so I went ahead and bought their cards when they did like the girl group. Then my Monster High photo cards and my Sailor Moon. There was like this like Sailor Moon photo cards that they were on sale in GameStop, and I just went ahead and bought them. And I just got whatever I could. Honestly, I think they stopped selling them. I've not seen them just cards that honestly make me happy. I just got them. Like, I could have collected them. Then we got like Sanrio. And then we got more like Sanrio stuff. These are like from PC holders that they come in. Charming Kitten, My Melody. And then this comes from, I think it's another blind box. So that's it for this binder. Now we're going to my non-official photo cards. So we have these two, and this was the first one I got. It's just filled with freebies I got throughout the concerts, as you can see. And this one is like a P1 Harmony PVC binder, and I decided to use it as a, because I spent a lot of money and a lot of stress getting this binder, and I used it for P1 Harmony until P1 Harmony was full and they could not fit in there no more. So we'll start with this one first, since this one's the first one. It's a lot of AV6, and you can literally see the PVC. Like, I got this one to put my photo cards. Is like back when K-pop stands were obsessed with like getting these small little binders and putting your cards, but it is full with PVC, and you can kind of see the PVC kind of forming, or I don't know if like it's sticking to it, I don't know, but maybe I'll move them. These are just ones that I made, but like some of them I got them from trading or buying from Ikari, and like the order I am, I just keep them because I think they're really cute. Oh yeah, this binder, and this was my first freebie. They were like from Astro, my first time going to seeing Astro, and then getting their line stick. And you can just like see how I'm struggling. This is really small, so no actual cards fit in here. No actual cards can fit in here unless they were like non-official, because they will bend, and I don't know if that is PVC. I don't know how it looks like, but you can still take them out. It's just that it is really hard. So I don't mind, honestly, if they can stick like this. I did spend money on this binder, so up until it dies, I've had this for a long time, so it's lasted quite a long time. But I still wouldn't use official cards in here. And this is official one, but you can see like it's protected. I don't know what's there, but and in here there's a lot more like stickers and stuff that I got. I just put it in there for now. And then the next one, it's also crowded. Like, it really, like, I need more space for them, but I don't want to spend too much space, because like they're not official, but they're really cute. Like, you can see this Chan one I got from the Ace concert. I think it's really cute, and I have no idea who this man is. I am so sorry, but in the Ace concert they gave us like random packages. I don't know where they're from, but I think they're really cute. I love this card. Oh no, okay, I don't know, some. And then we got some girlies, like, oh, these are so cute. This is Wonhee. I just kept them. This from Stacy. I think this is from Stacy. And then some Meowth cards. And then a lot of Extreme Heroes. When I went to go see Extreme Heroes, they gave away so many freebies. I was so happy. Like, I love them. I'm so happy I got to see them live. And then these cards I've made myself for the concert. So I did one for Weekly and I did one for Extreme Heroes. Yes, really cute. So now I'm going to the next one. So that was all for like the non-album like K-pop related themes. Now we're going to actual photo cards. I forgot what this one holds, but I got this one from Pinocchio. So like I don't know if this is PVC free. They do have sleeves. Up until I find a better binder for them, they will be here. So don't worry, they won't be here for a long time. But I have Go-Sign, Joohyung. I used to collect Go-Sign. I've yet to get their latest album. Honestly, you will see that I'm not as active in collecting photo cards no more. Financially, I cannot continue collecting this many groups, but that is why I want to make a video. Oh, you see my hair. I did see a girl say how she's like downsizing and she just kind of want to show how much she had in her photo card collection. That's the same thing. I don't know if I'll downsize my photo cards because I've kind of grown attached to them, but I've been thinking that maybe I should. I still don't know which groups, but Go-Sign is a group that's very special. They were one of my ults, and I'm sad that they haven't become really active, and they were on Teen Teen. And I used to collect 2 members, but it became hard since they kept having comebacks and they just stopped. So then I stopped really focusing on that group and I got focused on other groups. But I hope that I can still try to support them just by listening to their music and watching their videos. That's mostly, doesn't mean that I stop liking these groups. It's just that I'm just not collecting their cards and album, especially because I don't have space and I hold it for my old groups. But Ghost9 used to be my old group, and honestly right now there's just too many. So I do keep all their albums and their photo cards. And then this is A Turn. I think I got this magazine thing and it came with cards. I went ahead and kept them either way because I do like A Turns. I think this is A Turn because it did say, oh, I'm sorry, 82 majors. I get confused, but both groups are cool. I'm sorry, I don't really know the members that much, but their songs are nice if you listen to them. So then we're going to so we're going through like inactive groups. I used to collect Meitu from X1, and you know what happened with X1, and so then I went ahead and collected Meitu from X1. I am so sorry. I meant to say Dongbyung from X1, and now he is in the group Meitu, which also disbanded. But I still will be supporting Donghyun and whatever he continues doing. Hopefully they make him have a solo album or he joins another group. I think he's really cute and he is quite talented. I was a big fan of Meitu, so I am a bit sad that they're not like active no more. Even so, I've kept Dongpyeong cards. I think he's very he's like the same age as me, bro. But I think he is so cute. I feel like he's the same age as me, but I find him to be so endearing, honestly. And this binder is hard to like look through because these are the binders that like like people who collect photo cards like from baseball and stuff, but I did not have no space where to put Dongpyeong's, so I found this little binder in Target, and it was very easy to like store away his cards. And I only collected Dongpyeong. I'm sorry. That's all. I didn't really get their albums physically. I've always wanted one, but again, I have no space to really put like that many binders, that many albums in my room. I don't like my room to be very cluttered. But hopefully I will get at least one album from them, just to like kind of remember them as a group. They came out with good songs, so I don't know why but they were really great. I hope each member don't give up in their dreams, or they could do what's best for them. But I'll still be supporting all of them. That's it for this binder. Now we're going to Apex. Yes, Apex Moo. Honestly, he's one of the easiest persons to collect. Like, Apex is really easy. Again, I don't collect their albums, but I do collect Moo's cards. They go for so cheap on Apex and in Nokia. I keep saying the wrong thing, but their cards are really cute, honestly. I do have their debut album. I have it because it's one of my favorite albums. I went ahead and bought it, but I've not gotten all the discography. I don't know if I'll ever be able to afford to do it, but for now I do keep my Moo cards, and his cards are really cute. I also wanted to collect Wish. His cards are also really cute, but at the moment I'm okay with keeping Moo. Like, and it goes from like their latest comeback to their debut, and so it's really easy to honestly find their cards in LQ. It is becoming hard because with the US tariffs and stuff, it may be harder to me to get Apex, because really in the US no one really sells them. It's kind of hard, so Nokia was the only place where I find his cards. The next one is Love, and I want to collect Rui. I am trying to get all their albums. I think I'm just missing one vinyl, which is the latest vinyl they've come out with, and I think I did order the special pack, but I'm not sure if the website is trustworthy. I just have to hope that I didn't get scammed from that website. So I want to collect Rui. I think I just want to collect his cards, but at the moment I think I'm just gonna keep whatever I can pull, whatever I can find. Their cards are really expensive, but their cards are really cute. Like, they're all have, like, I would collect OT4, and you can see that I did kind of try, but I'll see. Right now they're just in this small binder. I am working on moving them to a bigger binder. And by the way, Moo from Apex doesn't need a big binder. They don't come up with that many cards, so it's a bit easier for him to be in a smaller one. But I do know that at Apex, I'm gonna need, I mean for X Love, I'm gonna need more space. So this is it for X Love, and now we're going to the bigger ones. And you honestly can see that I collect a lot more boy groups than girl groups. It doesn't mean that I don't love girl groups, but I focus more of my time on boy groups. There is no particular reason. There really isn't. It's just the group that I obsess with, and that is why there are so many boy groups. I've never really noticed until now. We have this very cute binder, and honestly right now they will be moved because these are boy groups that I like. They're like my olds. I like them a lot, but I do not collect them seriously because, and you'll see a lot of times I can't really collect seriously unless it's AB6, Zero Base 1, and P1 Harmony. X New Heroes was an old group, like they're all my old groups, but I cannot collect them fully. You know, like, it's a bit hard. They do come up with so many versions these days. It's not as easy as back then, when I think they just come out with 1 or 2 at most. And I remember when they used to come out with 4 versions. I'm like, when are they gonna stop? And now there's like 20 something. So right now, Astro, I've not gotten any new things from Astro. I just keep whatever I've pulled, and get whatever I can for Astro. Then we got ATs, and same thing for ATs. It has been the latest boy group that I've been obsessed with. Especially you can see that Yosung is my bias, and I just kind of keep my biases. I love all the members, but I do indeed prioritize getting like my ults. Like my top 4. My top 4 is Yosung, Seungwa, and I'm sorry if their names are not said right. Seungwa and San. San was my first bias. Because I think he's really cute, and that I started to like ATEEZ because of the K-drama that San was in, and I think another member was in it also, but I fell in love with San's character. And then I like Mingi also. His cards are cute. I don't pull him a lot, but he has very cute cards. Then we got Ace, and of course one of my favorite groups of all times also is Ace, and Chan is my bias, but I did go to the concert and I went crazy for their cards. Their pack of cards, I think I only missed one more pack and I would have completed it. Like, I'm so happy. That's okay. And then Unite, oh, I love Unite. I've not been very active, but Osang is my bias, and you see Hin Bosok as my bias also, because like I keep like following X Love members even if they're not in X Love, because Wosok and Usang and Dongpyeong were like my main biases. Like, I would have collected them if they were still active in X1, but that's okay. I still follow them in their respective groups and solo artists. Now we're going to another boy group. This boy group binder holds groups I like, I stan. Maybe not my olds, but I do stan them. I think I tried to all these groups. I've once upon a time went to the cart of a K-pop store and bought all the discography, but I don't have that kind of money. We got 2-1 when they have Mingsu and Wongi and Sungmin, when they had them in, again, I used to be a 2-1 fan, or they were called 2. And then BDC and Gravity, I still really like BDC. I know they are not active anymore, but I still really love them. And same thing with Gravity. Hongjoong, they're really active, but I just only kept the cards I could get for my boy Hongjoong. And then we have Plave, and there was a time I was really obsessed with Plave and I wanted to collect Mambi. I did hit and got their Unreal collab album because it was too cute to like pass on it, but I still really love them, and I hope that one day, all of these groups that I like, I hope that one day I could collect all of it, but it's just quite impossible, so I just keep what I can and get whatever album that is fun, you know, like not really think about it and stress about it. So that's what my collection's about, is just groups I like and albums I enjoy, and not really stressed about collecting, especially because all of these groups, once upon a time I was stressed about them. Talking about Rise was one of the hard ones, but now I'm just really calm about it. Then Stray Kids, Iron, I went like in an Iron spree because their cards are really cheap in Poké Market, especially for Iron. I went ahead and got all his cute cards. I've got the ones that I could, and then Felix and Hyunjin are my other 2 biases. Then Seungmin, and then we have Chanbin, and then the unit PC Hyunjin and Lino. But I do keep my biases, but I'll keep these because I think they look really cute. Then we have One Us. I've yet to get 1V. They're all of them for 1V, but for One Us I got Lido, I think. I forgot. I was a big One Us fan. And then we have Boy Next Door. I was like gonna collect 5th gen like Rise series 1 and Boy Next Door. Impossible, but I did keep whatever pulls I could get. Like I kept Sunwoo, which was the buys I wanted to collect, and I just kind of kept my pulls because I really like their cards are really cute. I went ahead and kept them. And then we got TXT, and then I pull a lot of Soobin. I love Soobin. And then Hyun and Kai, Wongyu, and I mean you know them, but and then this from the cereal. So I went crazy. There's like a time I was obsessed with TXT. I went crazy and I went and bought their cereal, and then I got the cards. Then we got Wonho, and then Key, and then The Boys. I was not really a big fan of The Boys. I started seeing them and they debuted. Like, I like the members and their songs, of course. That's not what I meant. But, like, I not officially followed them until, like, I fell in love with the cute. And then, Monsta X. Yes. All of the Once Upon a Time, I was obsessed with all these groups. Like, I keep coming back and forth with them, so don't worry. I still kind of obsess over them here and there. Going to the next one, and the next one is NCT, and my NCT fever was crazy. And you may see it in my blogs back when I was in freshman year of college. I was obsessed with like watching NCT netizens like blogs, like going to school and then buying a photocard and being all static. What about it? That is the reason I stand them. And then I fell in love with all the members, of course, as one do. Right now, NCT are not that active, like NCT 1 to 7. Wavy and NCT Dream and NCT West are like the active ones. So I used to collect Jisung, and I was in a crazy era where I wanted to collect all Jisung cards. I was like, I don't know when and how, but I'm gonna get all of them. And I've given up just because how hard it's been to collect. Like, it's not hard. Like, I literally went and looked for all of the ones that I needed. It's just they do cost quite a lot of money to get them. But maybe one day I'll go back, and maybe when I'm 50. But right now I don't have money to really like collect them, and I have thought of like removing like and selling my cards, but they have like such a special place in my heart, just like all the cards. And honestly, this could be just me being a hoarder of like things. I'm sorry, but I think their cards are so cute. Like, look at this Hyuta card. I've yet to get his solo album. I'm missing a lot of things, and honestly, I'm so sorry, but I can't do all of it. And then here we have Doyoung. God, you can see. I went ahead and bought like my old like cards, and then I pull a lot of Mark. So this is why you see Mark, because I pull him the most. And then Johnny. And then when I went to see NCT Dream, which don't talk about it because that shit is crazy. And then we didn't have the only NCT Wish card. And then Shotaro, when he was in NCT, I think his name is Ryo. I don't know all of the NCT Wish members. I know Sakuya and Ryu, and I think Seal. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. And then these cards, my friend gave them to me. Like, she's like, I don't want them. I was like, thank you. The Soyeon card is so cute. And then in the back of this binder, you really don't need to look, because let me do like a girl group, because I've done a little boy group binder. So it's this one, another one, and a big one, which is all my little girl groups are in there. Stan, you know, like, and their albums are really cute, so I went ahead and bought them. Like, I may not know the girl groups, or their cards are cute and I may not even know them, and they have just cute cards like Yena and then Chaeyoung from Formus 9, I think. I don't know, but all I know is that this card is really cute, and I am so sorry, but Formus 9 is a group that I've for the longest time tried to get into it, but I've always really liked their songs. So I'm like, I need to like really start getting myself together and like collect maybe one member from Formus 9. Then we got VIB, which they disbanded. I think they disbanded, or they didn't really disclose what happened with them, but they didn't last long before I was obsessed. I wanted to collect all of their cards. And then we have Stacy, and I went to go see Stacy with my mom. I thought they're really cute. And then we have QR. We got Kepler, XG, ITZY, NMIX. These are the girl groups that I have here. And then we have Les Seraphim. And I always try to, like, if I bought the album and I don't get my bias, I always go back and buy it. But most of the time, I pull my biases without even trying. So I'm kind of lucky for that. And then here we have Cat's Eye. I forgot the name. I'm sorry. But Sophia's my bias. And Daniela. So I love them. But all their cards, like this cards, are so beautiful. I think their cards are beautiful. And we got Idol, Yuki, Red Velvet, Joy and Wendy, and New Jeans. I just got it because the
It was really cute. So, and then I like these. Like aesthetically, it was really cute. Then we got I forget what this becomes. Like Kiss of Life. And I used to be really serious about collecting Kiss of Life, and now I can't. If you know why. I don't know if I'm gonna sell them. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. I don't really know. Because they're really cute cards, but I'm not getting more albums with them. I stopped like supporting them, but
I think their cards are really cute, so I have yet to know if I'm gonna sell them or what. But for now, I'm just gonna keep them in this binder until like I figure something out. Okay, now we're going to the next binder. The next one is Only One Of, and Only One Of has not been active. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I do know that KB and 9 and Love are having a unit group thing. But whatever it is, I still will be supporting them, you know. But I was very crazy about Only One Of, and I am still very crazy for them because I don't know, I just love them a lot. Like as a group, like I've seen them, and I've only seen them once. I know they came in toured a lot, but I've only been able to see them once officially, which has been the best type. And I collect Junji. This is the so Junji is the only officially boy group that all of a boy group or girl group group bias that I can collect all their cards. They don't have a lot album wise, they don't have a lot, so it's been quite easy to get them, and I hope that he comes up, like they all come back soon, like in another company. I hope they don't separate, and though things do seem hard right now. They're really talented, and I'm very happy Love is back though, so I'm happy about that. I just hope to see them as a whole again, or if Junji does a solo or something, I'll still be supporting them. If they decide that they don't want to be idols no more, that's okay, but I'll keep my Only One Of binder. So now we have Youngmin, and a lot of my binders need maintenance, like they're going downhill. It's just I've not been collecting that seriously in about a few times, like, and Youngmin has been quite easy. I've yet to get his latest album, like collection wise, but I have been really active and with Youngmin. So I got his debut as a solo artist, and I got all his cards, but I think I am missing one. So if you have that card, please let me know. I think it's a QR one. Or maybe I'll just try to buy them all myself. And then we have like some pre-order cards. I didn't buy all of them, but I do have some of them. And then we have love ? And I do have all of it. I found in Nokia, I found someone selling all the cards as a whole set, which I was very happy about it. Very cheap price, by the way. And then some pre-order cards. I'm holding Rillakkuma, really cute. Oh, then this is On My Way. On My Way is still all of them that I don't have like the whole collection, but I am working on it. Well, I haven't looked really, but I will be working on it this year. The next one is Exterior Heroes. This video is gonna be very long. It's like, I think I'm only missing maybe 5 more albums. So this is Exterior Heroes. I did indeed try to collect OT6 because I love all the members, and it only makes sense to collect OT6. So since then, I've stopped, and I think Deadlock was the last comeback I was really active. And I'm 5 comebacks behind. I've been active in like listening to their songs and watching their videos, but not in buying their albums. So for my own safety, because I honestly went kind of crazy on Exterior Heroes, and I remember like stressing about these cards, if you know, which I didn't really upload any videos about it throughout this 3 or 4 years since I've uploaded. But Exterior Heroes was one of my groups that I just was like always like lunch, at work, at school, I was looking for these cards. Don't even talk about Gaung's card was the hardest one, because it was very easy to find him for a good price. It's just that so many people would want that card because he has cotton hair, and so the minute a person will literally put it to sell, it sold out. Like they would buy it like in a second. And even though I was there, like I think I looked away for a minute and it was sold out. But I'm happy I got the card. For their debut, I have all the cards, and then for their pre-order, I am just missing one. It's Gaung is one of my, I will say that I like all of them. I say that Gaung's my bias, but to be honest, I don't have a bias. I love all of them, like Juhan, all the Jeonjin, like Jungso. I've like biased all of them, and so there's really not easy for me to do if I don't collect all of them, which I'm just gonna try to get their album right now. I'm just gonna get the albums, and I'm just gonna take it slow. And I mean, I am young, but for their first comeback, I did have all the cards and their US exclusive group photo card also, which I think it's this one, or like I think it's this one, but it's so hard. And then I have like one pre-order set card from Hello 82, and then I have the one that I stopped, Deadlock, because at this moment, sadly, I stopped really collecting. I was crazy. I'm so sorry. My phone storage is dying. My phone is dying. Since my Exterior Heroes collection, I collected OT6, their first 3 albums that they came out. I've not been very active collecting wise on Exterior Heroes. I am thinking that maybe this year will be the year that I go back and get their albums, but I don't know if I'm going to be collecting all 6 members like I used to. I think I'll just keep whatever I pull and keep them in this binder, even though in my head Exterior Heroes as 6 members in this binder looks beautiful. Like I love how it looks in this binder, but it's a lot of money and a lot of stress. That last comeback I was actively collecting was Deadlock, but I've been following their albums, but I've not been very like getting their cards and stuff, so I don't know what the albums come in, like how they look. Like I know how they look like, but I just don't know what their inclusions involve. So I'm just gonna do what I can, honestly, with my photo card collection. I don't know what it has ahead of time, but right now and this was from the North American tour. These cards are beautiful. I love them. So we're gonna go to the next binder. This one is the girl group binder, and it holds all the girl groups that I've old bias and I wish I could collect, which is Luna, Blackpink, and Twice. Luna is hard to get all albums, but I do keep what I can, and I follow like the unit, the solos of who I can at that time. So then we got Twice, and Twice. Oh, for Luna, my bias is to Hyunjin and Johnson. So I was a big fan of Lusemble. And then for Twice, it is Jihyo, Chui, and Dahyun. Those are like my three. I do indeed love Nayoung, Jinyoung, and Momo, but I do mostly focus on the main three. Oh, and then we have Blackpink, and Rose is my bias. I don't have a lot of cards for Lisa, but I do get what I can, honestly. And then we have Jisoo, which she has a lot of cards because she did give us a lot. And that's it for this binder. So now we're going to the larger ones. And this is my P1 Harmony binder. It is a little bit fucked up. From here, I broke it accidentally. And I also need to update this binder. And I have not been active. Here we have Everybody Collab that I got a freezer from the P1 Harmony concert that I went to. And we start with OT6. And I did indeed wanted to collect OT6, but that is just impossible as of right now. But I did try to collect my top 3, which was Jiyoung and Seoul, but right now I only collect Dio as the main guy that I collect. And they have a lot of cards, and I'm not very I am behind again. I am very behind on P1 Harmony, External Heroes, and AB6 and Zero Base 1. Even though Zero Base 1 has been the group that I've been the most active, like in a way that I've been recently the most active. But I do have a lot, and I just keep my pools. I do not give them away unless they're doubles, because I really love all the members. So it goes by eras, and you can see that in the Killing It era is when I stopped, and it's just they came coming up with more different versions and stuff. It just became hard. And then you see the US exclusives. I did try to make it my purpose to get the US exclusives for Dio. Impossible. So I just keep whoever I pull, and then I do kind of go crazy, I'm not gonna lie, on my US exclusive because they just make them so cute. I blame Halo 82, but I keep what I can, and if I pull Theo, it's not always, but I'm happy when I pull him. And then I don't know what's behind here. Oh, and behind here are my non-album cards, which I did wanted to collect everything and anything for Seoul and Jiyoung before I went ahead and changed to Tio. So that's it for my P1 Harmony. We're going to the next one. The next one is Zero Base 1, and I collect Ricky. And now the main man. So here's my Ricky binder, which holds all the other Zero Base 1 members. They were once separated, but I went ahead and put all of them together because just that seemed like a hassle, and I do really like all the members. So you started off with Ricky, freebies from Ricky that I've gotten. And this binder is big. It just gets bigger after this, by the way. So then here we have OT9. Oh yes, I love them. And I did indeed try to collect Once Upon a Time, Hanbin, Meitu, and Gunwook and Jiwook. That is a lot. So then I was like, I'm gonna collect just Gunwook and Ricky, and then I think that was also a lot. So I just focused on Ricky, and you will see. So Ricky, I started liking Zero Base 1 when Boys Planet, before they were series 1. Okay, so I was watching Boys Planet because of course Funky and Sungmin were there, so I was really excited and I wanted them to win. Sadly they didn't win, but now they're in another group, like, so I'm very happy about that. But I fell in love with Ricky in the show, with his, you know, iconic line. I'll insert.
Young and rich, tall and handsome. I'm Charisma Boss, baby Ricky.
If I do insert it. If I don't, I'm sorry. So here we have, but if you know, you know. If you know Ricky, and even if you don't stand through phase 1, I think you know the iconic line, which is the most iconic thing ever he's done, and he does a lot of iconic things. So we have Hanbin. We have like my pulls, like I pull a lot of Hanbin, a lot of Gunwook, so I was like, those are the biases. And of course Meitu, like, all their cards were really cute. I'm not gonna lie, all the members have cute cards. They know how to take pictures. I miss blonde hair Ricky, like, I went crazy on series 1. I went crazy in a lot of groups, but I did indeed, let me try to go faster because I don't have a lot of space and time. So I did indeed try to collect everything that they came out with, like pre-order cards. It was the time that I was obsessed with getting pre-order cards, album cards, fan kits, membership, magazine cards, photo cards, like everything that came with a photo card for Ricky. I was gonna try to get it as soon as always. Like for debut, I did get everything like during debut. It just became harder as time went on, and for Melting Point I did indeed get all of them. I think I'm just missing one, and of course, like everything else, I just can't keep up. They keep coming up with so much, they need to stop. But oh my god, their Japanese single was amazing. Like, look at that, like pink. Oh my god, he looks so good. Like, I just couldn't. So you can see that I digress, but I did indeed kept collecting all the versions for all the albums. But I did digress on getting like merch cards and pre-order cards for Ricky and the other members, and I slowly started to just do like my favorite cards, or my top 8 cards, or top 9 cards. There's a card missing, and it's Gunbook. I don't know. There's this probably misplaced, or I think I displayed it. I think it's in my display. So you can see I chose my favorite ones, or the ones that I've get during that time. Their second Japanese album, and yeah, and then they came with the US exclusives, and so I went ahead and went crazy with the US exclusives. Of course, I always go crazy, but I think I stopped in Never Say Never. I need to work on my Never Say Never cards. They're already having another comeback, which could be their last, or is their last. I don't know. I feel sad about that. And then we go here, and then we have all of the freebies I've gotten. I'm sorry about that noise. So that's all for series 1. We're going to the next binder. So this is my girl group binder. Holds all my girl groups that I collect albums, like alt of all times. And it starts from like the latest girl group I stand, because I used to go from like the first girl group to the latest one. So it is ordered by when I started to really like these groups and collect their albums. And so you will see here that I just have like abundance of things from Triple S. Right now they're like one of my favorite groups of all time that is active. So a lot of the girl groups I really like and I am obsessed with did become inactive. I do hope to see them one day again, but I understand that the companies held them. So here we have Kasmasi, which is a Japanese girl group which is promoting in Korea, but I think I want to collect them, like all their albums. Then we have Elite, and for Elite I do just get one version per album for like comeback. So like I choose whichever one's the pink, whichever one's the prettiest, they don't have pink, but most of the time has been all pink, so I just get what I can. And then here we have triple S, and triple S I get 1 album per comeback. So I don't know how I'm gonna do it for the latest comeback because they did different units, but I'm just gonna choose wherever Yeonjun was, which is the Sun unit. But I feel bad because I do really like all the girls, and then I did see them in their concert and I went crazy over cards, crazy. So yeah, I just get what I can for triple S. If you know, like a lot of their things are just not in print, like, or it's like whatever is out, it's out, unless it's like the latest one, and I hate it, but it is what it is. So I decided that I'm just gonna get what I can. And then we have and then I collect well, I get whatever I can for I get 1 album per era, same thing as triple S. And there's only 2 groups that I've gotten, like, and this one's in display, so I do get all the Wonyoungs that I can. Then aespa, same thing, I get, honestly, aespa's not 1 per era, is whatever album I can possibly find in my local Walmart, Target. They have so many versions. I haven't gotten their latest one, which is Rich Man, but I do try to at least get 1. I'm not gonna go stress about it. There was a point I did. And then here we have Lunar Solar, which this starts to look very sad, which they are not active as a group no more. But Taeyong is still doing solo work, so I am hoping to buy her albums, so I really want to get their albums. And then here we have, which was my bias, and then here we have the still doing, and then we have weekly. And then for weekly I got all the versions, and I just kept my pulls. At one point I didn't want to collect Sojin, but I went ahead and went ahead and I wanted to collect all the members, and I was like, that's too much. So I went ahead and just get all their albums and just keep my pulls. Easy, not gonna stress about it. And I say this a lot because I did indeed stress a lot about it. And then we have Alice, which / LRS. I'm sad at what happened, but honestly I'm happy that they're doing what it's best for them. I don't know how I have this displaying. I think because it used to be the other way around. So that's it for my girl groups. I love them so much, and right now 3 girl groups are not very active, disbanded, are inactive as a whole, but I still very much love them, and I'll keep them in this binder. Unless it gets too full, which is already getting too full, then I think I may have to move like the inactive groups to a different binder and the active groups to the next one. So that's it for this binder, and now we're going to the biggest binder. No, well, the next one is gonna be smaller. Okay, the next ones, so this one is a little bit weird because AB6 binder is still in the works, as if I've not been able to buy their pages that I need. So this binder holds all the pages that are supposed to go on the official big binder, and I may need to actually rework that binder, because even in that binder, and I'm so sorry, my cat is right here, and you hear them, they're like in my chair. They have a lot of cards, and they're the groups that have the most cards. I may need another binder from Meow Cafe to refix them, but I don't even know where to start. So here are like the pre-order cards from A to B. They didn't fit in the original working binder, and then the Future of Ours, which is the latest comeback that I've worked in, and then you see MXM, like, and then you see more like Japanese, and it's just really scattered, and I really need to fix this. But there will be hopefully a time in the season greetings, there will be a time where I can officially work on this binder, but as of right now, this binder looks like this, and it's just kind of bothering me, but I don't even know. That's it for this binder. No, this is so cute. So that's it for this binder, and now we're going to the biggest binder of all the binders I hold. This here, how this holds. Like, I know like maybe other people have binders this big, but this is the biggest binder I have, and it's from Meow Cafe. And let me tell you that it's already full, and I think I need to change so it's not too full and it doesn't bend, because I think it was bending and that shit broke. So this binder holds, and it doesn't even fit in my desk, so I don't know how I'm gonna display it, but it is huge. And let me tell you that I don't know. So you can see at one point, I mean, it's full, and I think it's too full. So I mean, it was made to be full, but I think it has too much, and I need to remove 2-3 binders because I wanted to fit everything in one. I want one that holds all of it, but that is hard. So here we have, and it's even hard to like, I think I just have too much, and I think this is not how it's supposed to be, but because I really don't have space for them right now. So my plan is to buy 2 other Meow Cafe binders, which they're amazing, they're sturdy, and put the album cards, the non-album cards, and this is album here, and put that. This is awful. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Like the way I'm trying to do it easy, and I'm literally standing, because if I was sitting you would not see it. So I know like some of these are just weirdly displayed, and I think I just tried to pull Donghyun in here, but then I didn't really like how he looked by himself, and so I changed it to just be one, all the members like how I had it, which is like Donghyun and then the inclusions of the album, and then Donghyun and the inclusions. I'm not even speaking about the cards that are here. I'm trying to go as quickly as I can. ACB. I spent the most time on 86 stressing, looking in Nokia, looking in the US, looking in all the websites I could to find these cards, and then take a chance. Oh my god. Take a chance is the best era to be like an AV. It was the best era. Did I win a fan call with them without even trying? Yes, I did, and it was like the best thing ever. I got to talk to Debbie, Kwon, and Donghyun. I was so nervous. I don't ever want to do that shit again. Like, I love them, but I never want to do a fan call ever again. And that shit is too much for me, but it's okay because I got in. And then the vinyl, the AB6 vinyl, don't even talk about the vinyl. That shit is crazy. Making that shit $60 and you cannot make it for like a set card. Like, that's stupid. But I do have all his cards for Donghyun. I'm just missing, like at one point I wanted to collect all the members. Still my dream. I'm not gonna, like, I say this, but like I hope that one day, even if I'm old, I get to continue collecting cards, which hopefully one day I'm like a billionaire and I'm like, let me go back and collect these cards. These pictures are beautiful. Like, I think I really like Meow Cafe, but I think I do need to downsize this binder because maybe it's not meant to be put that many. I mean, it's big, it's just that it is a bit hard. And I think what I'm gonna do is probably just buy another binder like this one and put like the bigger inclusions in there, and then keep the photo cards in here. Or I don't know, because I think what's making it this big is the bigger inclusions. This is the only. And then this is me, okay, like trying to see in there. This is me. I got to take a picture with my favorite old girl. Like, I'm cringy, I look ugly, ugh, but they look beautiful. And then this the fan call, like, oh my god. Look at this. Bong Hyung cited. I love Jong Hyun. He's like my old he's like full time. I'm obsessed. Yes. And then here are the bigger inclusions, which, by the way, this is not all their inclusions. Some inclusions from AB6 have not been able to be displayed, such as the little like individual photo booth ones, because I just literally don't have space. And it's crazy. Like, I keep and pull everything. Like, I keep it, even if I'm not collecting the inclusions for AB6. I keep them. Oh god. I don't know what else to say. That this is a lot. So the big, like, the inclusions like these may need to get out. And then I maybe need to put away my pre-order cards on a different page. I don't know. Right now these cards only hold Dong Hyun. Like, I like how AB6 Little started with 1 or 2, 3 cards, and then it went to like a madness of 50, 60 video calls. Like, oh my god. And I was like, I'm gonna get them all. I wasn't right in the head. Like, what the hell? I spent too much money on this. I really did. And I didn't even get to finish it. And then that's all. That's all. That really is all. Let me close this.